It's the holiday season, so how long can we survive as a glutton? Yes, that is a class here in Brotato, and he has an interesting thing. He creates a lot of explosion when picking up consumables and max health. He has a lot of luck that helps it, but we're also going to pick up this. Oh, and consumables are the things that explode. So we're going to pick up this pruner that's going to help us, at least early on in the game, getting those explosions like that, just like that. We're going to pick up a lot of free explosion damage increases thanks to this item. At least until like we start killing a lot more enemies, and we can get like there's going to be a lot of cactus or cacti on the floor, and we're able to make that work without the pruners. But for now, why not? Elemental damage, I believe, somewhat scales with the explosion of non. Well, I don't know. It does scale with like a little bit engineering, maybe. I forget, but. Oh, okay. I almost got damaged there, and didn't want to waste our little hit with these things. Like, we don't want to waste our hit with heals. We gotta increase all explosion damage, like that, just like that. This could be a very fun, interesting concept. Oh, I missed a tree right there, but let's see. Ooh, nice build. That scales very well with my melee explosions, since now we're dealing 44 damage. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Yeah, that scaled very quickly with her tiny bit of damage. But all right, let's re-roll again. Okay, this is coming with me. You know what? This might, not worth it. Not worth it because I need consumables for something else. I'm not healing with other stuff, so it's gonna waste a whole round of consumables if I pick up that thing. And just for 3 damage, like just for 3 health, like we can finesse something else with 3 health. Like it's not that essential. Oh, I missed those. Let's go. So let's try and make our way around. Get these consumables. Nice. Come on, tree. Oh, that was close. That was a close one. Anything else? I think I should have another one. Oh, I only have 2 pruners. For a second I thought I had 3, but clearly I only have. Let's get some regen. Yeah, third one was waiting for me right there. You know what? Landmines. Why not? It does increase explosion damage, I think. So I'll work with it. I want this luck item, and I want this one, and maybe the snake doesn't work because it's not making people burn, it's just exploding, right? So maybe it won't work. So yeah, the landmines don't really synergize in terms of like making us stronger, but they do synergize in terms of us just being beneficiaries of what we're trying to build here. Interesting, that exploded anyway. Maybe I healed the damage. I didn't see it coming. Like I thought I had not healed the damage. One interesting thing that would benefit well with this, instead of HP, instead of like armor, I think dodge would do very well, and also that beautiful item that gave us even more explosion damage. That's fantastic. What do we? And yes, as I said it, dodge might be the way to go. Dodge just might do it for us. I like that level 3 shuriken, but we're trying to do something else here. I love shuriken. We had a lot of good runs with shuriken, but it's really not what we're trying to build today. We're trying to do something different. We're trying to do something explodey. Ooh, something that does explosion size would be nice. There is a different character that does. That was a landmine for sure. That does increase explosion size and it gets insane. Unfortunately, not this guy. He only increases explosion damage, which, you know, good in its own way. Very good in its own way, actually. Let's be clear. Alright, I think we maximize our explosion damage right there. 59%, I think. I think that's a percentage, I'm going to assume. But you know what? I'll take the armor. Why not? This seems interesting. 63. Yeah. We're really increasing it. And this one's good. Chance to deal random damage. That's based on luck stat, which... You know what? I'll take it. We have a decent luck stat to begin with. We're at 70. We're gonna try and increase it whenever we have a reasonable chance to do it. So like, why not? Like, ooh, we did take some damage right there. Don't love that, but looks like one. Ooh, yeah, I cannot get this tree. Really? So do they explode when I? Yeah, interesting. Okay, so is it that I only get the bonus to explosion damage when I'm at full health, but they still explode even though I'm not at full health? Is that how it works? It could be. I think that might be it actually. So I originally thought it was a lot more strict, but we always have to be at max health, but maybe it works that way as well. Let me check. Ooh, 9 dodges. Really good. Max HP. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, okay. Consumables have a guaranteed chance to explode for 70 damage when picked up. So they work anyway. Ooh. This one seems interesting. I don't think I'm gonna lock it though. I'm gonna reroll, in fact. Nothing worthwhile. Interesting though. Flaming brass knuckles. I don't hate it. You know what? I do hate it. I do hate it. We have a different plan for this mission. We are not gonna get sidetracked by fancy, beautiful hits. This guy, he's not the damage dealer. He is the explosion man. So if we're gonna get something, it has to make these explosions go pop. And we're gonna try and make it happen. Right now, we rely still very heavily on our what do you call it, gardens, and we just gotta get a little bit better at it. Make sure we can rely on, like, you know what, we're not really killing enemies, you know. Maybe some damage dealing weapon would be good on top of like the cacti. Like the cacti are fine, they're doing their thing. We could do something else, so maybe some brass knuckles would not be bad. Armor, max HP, love that. I'll take the engineering, sure. XP gain, I'll take it. XP gain, yes, I'll take it. You're coming back to me, I don't want you. Melee damage, yes. I think that scales with, or yep, it scales with a consumable explosion. Alright. Ooh, structures can crit. Fascinating. I think I'm gonna do this one instead. Yeah, I cannot afford it, I forgot. Interesting. Alright. Yeah, we need to use these more of a weapon than just having them around. Ah, we picked it up because we have low health. Unfortunate. But look at that, just a landmine kind of like made it go crazy. Maybe landmines the way to go. Like spawning lots of landmines would be an option. Alright, let's go quickly find some cactus. Alright, that was good. That was good for us. That was really nice for us. That's exploding. Man, this is a little bit challenging. I'm not gonna... Yeah, I think it is. At least I'm having like a little bit of a challenge experience. 216. Alright. Okay, another explosion thingy. Melee damage. Yes, I like that. Lifesteal. Dodge. This. Okay. Alright. Fine. I'll slow down. I cannot get this. Max HP capped at 40. That's criminal. Another one of these? Excuse me? I just picked it up this wave. I like the melee damage is insane. That's a great melee damage. So it seems fair to say that like we're clearly not going for any ranged weapons this round. We're gonna stick firmly into the melee camp, and that's how we're gonna make it work. Ooh, those I just realized those. Oh, I think I understood why a lot of enemies exploded at once. It's that luck factor thingy. That when we pick up cactus, and when we kill an enemy, a lot of enemies will explode, kind of thing. Fascinating. Fascinating. So maybe that was it. That's why we see a lot of enemies explode outside of the range. That would make a lot of sense. I am like ignoring damage received just by picking up so much stuff that... Oh, dodge, yes. And let's pick up the last pruner, yes, okay. Chance to explode on hit. I kind of want to see what happens. Like at the end of the day, maybe we're at the point where we can start looking at for other stuff. And this plank could be interesting. 51 explosion? That's a miserable number. Like, look at this. A simple cactus does 219. No. We cannot. We gotta find something that's going to generate more cactus. So more pruners. More pruners is the way. If we're gonna pick up something that deals damage, it's gonna sacrifice a pruner. It has to be something insane, like a flaming brass knuckle, like a legendary version, or a super cursed weapon, or something cool like that. In fact, let's get this cursed guy. Ooh, health is getting low, so let's heal up. And we have a, you know, our whole thing is gonna help us heal up if we do it right. So let's get that. Oh, I missed that tree. Unfortunate. HP regen though, I like that. Reroll price, that's a good discount. Some speed helps a lot. Not in love with all this. I guess a 20% attack speed is good no matter what. Ooh. 2 armor. So dodge, yeah, dodge sounds good. Lifesteal sounds pleasant. I'm not gonna save that guy. This one's interesting, and this one's really good. Like, yes, it comes at a cost of 6 dodge, but it's good. I'm thinking, and not many thoughts behind these eyes, I can tell you that much. Just came back from a very long flu, very lasty flu. Lasted like over a week. It didn't last over a week, but it lasted nearly a week, like 5 days of continuous flu, continuous fever, high fever. So yeah, definitely lots of brain fog going on. I actually had friends tell me like, "Hey, are you okay? You're speaking kind of funny," and yeah. So brain fog is still really out there, fully active. But it felt good enough that like I'm like, okay, I can actually talk without coughing all the way through. So should be like an okay experience for at least like from your perspective. I think like we can still have some interesting ideas. Is it gonna be impeccable gameplay? No, but we didn't have that even when it was fine. So what are we really looking here? Like that's not gonna happen, right? This one's good. Reroll. I'm not gonna buy this one. I will get this. I'm not gonna get that. Well, hold on. We do have a very high luck stat. With more trees, we could kinda get a lot of decent items just for free. Now, have we had those? No, not at all. We have had like occasionally one item, which is shocking given the number of trees that we get and the level of the luck stat we have. But what can we do? I can only try my best. Also pick up all the money. Something that's gonna make it easy to pick up money would be nice. I'll say right now, that will be great. Thank you, game. Please. What else? I think. What makes this guy a glutton? Maybe the fact that he's eating all the fruits. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. I'm thinking like this guy needs to become more of a tank. Like, more in line with his name. He needs to have way more health. And you know what? Those things are synergized by giving you 4 million damage is quite nice. Those things. Oh, wow. You know what? Yes. Yes. Look at that. This is it. This is my weapon. And this is getting sold. This is going to be my weapon. I don't think I care. This guy will synergize insanely with that. Not the penguin, but there's an item that gives you health every time you pick up a consumable on max HP. That would synergize like crazy with this guy. Unfortunately, we haven't come across it. But you know what? It might be worth just re-rolling a ton and hope that we come across that guy. And by the guy, I mean that item. So it might be in the cards. It might be actually the next thing I do, because we're fine in terms of damage. We're not killing it, but like the damage is being carried by the consumables, and we're doing okay with the consumables. Okay, 2 items. That's good. That's good stuff. Yes, 2 more right there. Also, we need like way better HP regen. It's 25 actually. It's quite good. For harvesting, 40 harvesting. No, I'm gonna recycle, because then every single cactus we pick up will always be will always be like not a max health, so we're never gonna become like +1 explosion damage. But recycle this guy. Get out. These are both nice. No, you're not nice. I thought this guy was the guy who gave us a discount. No, it's where is it? It's somewhere over here. This one. I was confusing it with the spyglass, which gives us a reroll price discount. And range. Well, this one gives us range, but no. XP gain, yes. These ones good. Melee damage also good. You know what? 3 good synergies. I know I said I was going to reroll a ton. I have failed myself. I know. But like, come on. Look at this. Look at this hammer is nice. I'm kind of digging the hammer. Yeah. And the fact that it has a chance to explode, I wonder if the explosion I bet you the explosion has no connection to the way the consumables explode, which is unfortunate. But at least we have a solid damage dealer, like 300 damage or something. Like that's crazy. That's a very big number. So I'm happy with that. Also, we got a new pair of pruners coming up in the shop that we saved for next wave. We're playing it a little bit fast and loose with the damage. Like, I'm not paying attention to damage as much as I should, for sure. So we'll see, but I think there's potential for this to be a winning victory, like no problem. Melee damage, lifesteal, damage, sure. Armor, yes. Combine, buy. This is incredible. One of these by itself is fantastic. Reroll again. Lock this guy too. All right, we found a ton of stuff that we need, a ton of stuff that we'll use, and here we go. Explosion damage galore. Boom. They don't really stand a chance. Our hammer's doing numbers on them. Quite a slow hammer, but I mean, for the kind of power it's dealing, it's kind of power that's rivaling the damage that our mines do. That are not our mines, our cactus do. So I cannot complain about that. Even when it does its own explosion, it's very nice. It's a very cool sight. Picking up the money so we can have money to spend on those items we just saw. We're gonna get a couple level ups. Yeah, wow, that's some strong stuff. Okay. I like the way this run is going. I think there's definitely a solid chance for us to make it to wave 20 and beat it. Now, make it further, I don't know. It starts to become a little bit on the dicey side. Dodge. I need to invest in dodge. I cannot neglect it. What is this? HP regen for any speed downgrade I have. That'll make us very slow. And my HP regen is okay already. Okay, so it will go to -16 or something. No, it will go to -22. It will give us like a 40 HP regen. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's just, it's gonna make us so slow we cannot like walk around and pick up mines like we want to. So I think that's the reason why I'm not gonna buy it. You know what? Having those cactus spawn shit and then just walking in the middle of them is an insane, like, it just takes care of so many enemies. Like, oh wow, that was the hammer. That was all the hammer. I don't think there were any cactus on the floor. Yeah, look at this stuff. Look at this stuff. Boom. They're gone. They're gone. Just wait there. 500 damage. Is that the landmines? I don't know. I'm having a 507. Ooh, I am almost dead. So let's actually dodge for once. Yeah, let's dodge a little bit. Let's not be completely ridiculous with this. I do like that they spawn next to each other. Makes it a little bit easier to collect them. Come on. Come on. Oh, yes. We got the item and we got a lot of good stuff. Burning spreads to additional enemy. You know what? I'll take it. Enemies have a 20% chance to explode for 99 when they die. Yes, of course. 20 luck. Yes, of course. Now we have a level 3. Spawns a guardian that creates a turret 12 seconds. Really not. Really. It's not that strong. It really would have to go into curse to really get its strength. Explosion size. Now this one's really good. We don't have ranged weapons. I don't think I'll get this one. Don't super care for it. I want to save the money. Explosion size and explosion damage. Those are both excellent. We have a lot of explosion damage. We don't have any bit of explosion size. So actually I'm going to reroll a little bit. And here we go. I will like this one too. And I'll take the extra HP regen. Yeah, wow. We are quite strong. Like those guys, look at that. We killed them in one mine. One nuke. It's more like a nuke, yeah. I mean, 1,000 damage per explosion. Well, 700 per enemy. So easily thousands of damage per explosion if we get a few enemies in here like this one. Like this one. Look at that. Look at that. Absolutely untouchable if we play it right. Boom, 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 boom. It's really fun. It's an interesting way to play the game. I believe we had something similar, but not even close to being the same with the landmines build. But this is interesting in its own way. It's a little bit more involved on my end. I have to like run around and get stuff a lot more. You know what? I just noticed all those consumables reach me, so I do get that explosion damage boost anyway. I'll take this. HP regen and some armor. And this and this. And more armor. Alright, next time. Let's see. Oh, this is good. And this is excellent. Wow, nice reroll. By wave 20, we might have like some sort of like decked out solid build. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. So let's see. Oh wow, yeah, people are kind of dying. The thing is that we don't kill a lot of people with the explosion. We really like put a number of them when we kill them with the explosion, because then it kind of bounces off and a lot of other people start to get explosion damage. Oh, that was a lot of money. That was a good chunk of money. Like when we get a lot of people in an explosion, then we see the effects because other people happen to explode thanks to our nice synergy. So it's a little bit harder to like bait them here, but that's a good way. Also, I need help, so I might just pick up some stuff without caring too much about it. Yeah, this is good stuff. This is good stuff. And I do like the hammer. The hammer is like a nice damage dealer, so it works well with what we have going on. Max HP, yes, absolutely. Dodge or luck? I'll take the dodge. It's a very big jump to dodge. Cannot afford the hammer. Understandable. I think I'm gonna reroll once. Oh. This is when dodging an enemy attack. Fine, but man, that's gonna make it hard to have our fully leveled up hammer by the next wave. It might be challenging. But we could probably do it if we pick up a lot of money and if we probably sell whatever item we just bought because we probably don't need it. Realistically, we probably don't. It's probably gonna be like a half-assed synergy. So honestly, you know what? This is my money run. I will be a glutton for money. So actually greedy. That's a better word. I mean, it's the word. So we're gonna go for greed. We're a glutton. We're gonna go for greed though, because that's the way. Oh, you know what? We made enough money. I think it was like $480, and we have like 600 now. Almost 600. 600. Yes, perfect. Oh, that's nice. 700. Damn, the harvesting really kicking in. Elemental damage, HP regen. Yeah, this was only going to be like marginally related to what we need. Melee. Ooh, these are 3 good options. I'm going to cut off the melee damage despite being this strong because it's not essential. I think armor would benefit better. And let's go. Level 5 hammer. Wow, deals 1,000 damage. What else? 50% chance explosion and hit. That's great. This is not as strong as it used to. And you're okay. You're okay. Fine, I'll keep you too. Alright, we have a couple purchases ready for us in the shop. But we are on wave 20. And this guy, I don't know. I don't think he stands that much of a chance. Like, look, if we bait him, yeah, no, he took a lot of damage just like that. Like, boom. That was a lot of damage for him. That was a lot of damage for him to take. I don't know if he's gonna be able to. No, he doesn't have it. Our hammer makes it hard for him to die. Makes it hard for him to survive, even when he thinks he's got it figured out by running away. By the mine. Like, even when we don't have mines, the hammer just makes it hard for anybody to, I don't know, survive anyway, because, you know, the hammer's gonna hammer. It's 1,000 damage hit. Like, that's insane. It's a strong ass hammer. I love this thing. Oh, this is good shit. It's a good ass hammer, my man. Let's go. Yeah, beautiful hammer. MC hammer. Just picking up the cactus, make sure I'm at full health. A few seconds left. We haven't really had a lot of curse going on in this wave, which is fine. We've been cruising our way to victory, so that's good. But damage, attack speed, and range, okay. Crit chance, sure. 2 armor, 2 armor. Yep, that's a play. Don't even have to question it. Max HP, no. Reroll. Explosion, damage, and size, of course. And this one's also good. I will buy you now. Yeah, that's really good. This is great. That's really good. Yeah. I mean, the explosion damage part, maybe not as essential. But the explosion size, I mean, that's just good. That's a big boost. That's a big increase to explosion size. Like, look at that. Yeah, it's a big increase. And also it affects the hammer's explosion size. It affects the landmine's explosion size. So, you know, it's some good stuff. It's not nothing to sneeze at. Nothing I would pass up on. Alright. Got a free item. Love that. The game has not been super generous with us with free items, but at the same time, like I feel like we had similar luck with free items from trees as we've had like on runs where we didn't have as much luck. On the other hand, we haven't had any tree upgrades. Like, yeah, tree stat is at 0, so we're getting the bare minimum number of trees that we could. That's some good dodge now. Explosion size, of course. This one's coming with me. This one's coming with me. We don't have enough money. All right. Are we gonna make it to wave 25? That's usually a decent benchmark to see if we really kicked off and made this run something that was just really strong, and the chances are there. I think the chances are there. Our health is not as high as I would like it to be. I think there were a couple items that we could have benefited from, and it could have made our health really strong. Unfortunately, we don't have it, so we're kind of stuck in this whatever kind of 80 health we have. Like, yeah, that's not really good. All right. 1,500 damage. Is that the hammer or the that's the hammer for sure. What the hell? Attack speed, yes. Yeah, that's fine. Good item. Damage, yes. 20 luck, yes. 1,300. Damn, you synergize very well with elemental that I have. Oh, this is so good for us. And this one's also quite good for us. Alright, we have a couple items ready for next time. Let's go. But I think our run has been made. Like, we've done a run. I don't know how this can really... Well, with curse stuff, but we don't even have enough, like, the ounce of curse to really, like, make it work. It really lacks the basics of curse to really expect a big change at this stage. Like, even curse stuff, like, even if you get it early on, it can take like a good 10 waves for you to see the effects that we're trying to build up on. So, like, I wouldn't count on curse to really change this run at this stage. It would have to be like a miraculous pull of luck of like the exact curse item that we need showing up, kind of thing. But yeah, I think we're fine. I think we're doing mighty fine. Yeah, this is going great. It's a very pleasant run. Very relaxed. After a whole long week of not touching video games because I couldn't talk, of course, but okay. More luck for every crit chance? Damn, I never knew that taking crit chance was going to help me that much. No, yes. Okay, fine. Let's take the dodge. We max out dodge. Alright, never mind. Next time. Sure, you're late. We already picked up one of you early on, and clearly it was very pleasant. 17 HP, 17 regen stat increase, but yeah, right now it's not going to do much. But I'll still pick it up. Why not? Yeah, this hammer is mighty nice. But yeah, I was saying, like, I didn't play video games all week. Not because I just couldn't talk and record videos for you guys, but also because I was just feeling terrible. Like, I just couldn't put 2 and 2 together, feeling miserable. High fevers all week. Shivering often. Yeah, no, it was not a good time. But that's what I get when I tell myself over and over that I'll take the flu vaccine I'll take the flu shot this year, I'll take the flu shot this year, and then I keep postponing it. You know, that's what happens. So, alright, for every little money, wow, money's not really coming in as it used to. That's not great. I'll take some max HP, sure, whatever. Alright. This is pleasant and this is nice. Alright, we're not really having a lot of money. That's been an issue now. That's been quite the issue. Not much we can do about that though. The enemies are what they are. We've been killing a decent amount of enemies. Like, I haven't really been feeling swarmed, at least not yet. Like, for the most part, we do kill our enemies and we don't have a hard time doing that. So we're just killing as many as we can. We're picking up as much money as we can. I think it's just that the well is drying up. You know, you go past wave 20, the game stops giving you harvesting and it starts cutting down on those economies. So that's what happens. At some point I should try play with mods and do something stupid, like see what happens if I take away the thing where the game reduces your harvesting. But at the same time, it's a pretty big aspect of the game, like, right? Like, it's gonna mess up with the whole balancing of everything. I don't know. It feels like a little bit, I don't know. Not cheating because it's a mod and I'm playing by myself. Like, what do I care? But it feels like okay, sure. I took away the biggest challenge. Why am I even playing? It's kind of like, in a way, there's value to it, but like if you're trying to learn something, you're trying to see how things work, what the money's like, something like that. But at the same time, it's a little bit like when I was playing Europa Universalis with console commands activated. Like, I was like, oh, look at that, my economy never runs out of money. And it's like, yeah, because I'm giving myself money. Or like, oh wow, this big enemy just stopped declaring war on me for no reason when they were winning. Like, you know, it takes away a little bit of the fun and enjoyment of the game. It's not like it doesn't feel, well, of course it's less valid, but it's not about that. It's not about whether a game feels valid or not. It's whether about like I'm enjoying it. Like, if something feels stupid as a rule, then I can totally get not abiding by it. Like, okay, here's a dumbass rule. The 10% limitation on vampirism or like lifesteal. You know what? That feels dumb. If I get all the way to like 100% vampirism and I equip weapons that shoot real fast, I earned it. I earned that shit. Give it to me. On the other hand, you know what? Harvesting, you know, if you invested in harvesting and you earned it, or you bought a piggy bank and you save money so you can have more money later on, you know, you kind of earned that shit. So, you know what? In a ways, yeah, maybe some rules are a little bit bullshit depending how you look at it, and you can just play however makes you happy. Like, the enemies scale anyway, and they scale to ridiculous numbers. Shop prices scales to insane prices. So, not the end of the world if you just do what makes you happy. Ooh, items are gonna be a tier higher. Okay, I'm interested. More luck, of course. Next reroll though. All right, that's a tier higher. That's a high tier. That's expensive for trees, but we made it to wave 28. Excuse me? What the hell? This was not a wave 28 kind of run. How am I surviving this? This hammer must be way too strong for my own. Yeah, 2,000 damage. This hammer is way too strong. It's carrying my sorry ass into success, because this makes no sense. I did not deserve this kind of success on this kind of run. It was a silly run. It was a fun run, but it was not supposed to be this overpowered. At least considering that the explosions are not as good as I thought they would be. Yes, they're exploding for like what? 2,000? That feels like to be that seems to be the hammer. Over 2,000, 2,000 something maybe. But you know, again, that's the hammer. That's not these guys. My build was not supposed to be the okay, recycle. I do not have stuff for you. Ooh, melee damage, sure. And I'll save you too, why not? For 3 melee damage and 5 max HP, that's a steep price though. I just want you to know that. I'm letting it slide like that. 2,500. Okay, so yeah, these characters are exploding for a lot of damage, and my hammer is dealing a very similar amount of insane damage. But my health is so bad. I thought they would hit me. I thought they would one-shot me just like that, and I would be dead. But I guess we're so strong and so good at crowd control that we are, like, our offense is so high compared to what they should be expecting at this level, I guess, that we just been melting them. That's ridiculous. That's unfair to them, and I want to recognize this issue. However, the game's about to turn things on its head with 3 bosses, 3 jolly lovely bosses coming up to us on wave 30. And if I survive that one, well, then I deserve everything that I just said that I did not deserve, because this will be insane. I'll take some attack speed. Sure. 5, okay. Alright. Yep, 3 bosses. Let's go. Let's go, boys. Damn. Alright, them not killing me in one hit is like, is there like a Christmas debuff that everybody has received here? Like, how am I alive? This is not my Brotato. This is not the Brotato I know and fear. This game is being too kind to me. Like, one boss is dead, I believe. I think one boss is already dead. I don't see him. Alright, I am almost dead. Alright, this is the Brotato I know and love. And fear. Alright, where's the other guy? Oh, the other boss was still alive. Well, you know, nothing's stopping me from trying to kill him. Come on. Oh, he didn't die. He might have. Maybe. I don't know. Attack speed when standing still. That's kind of ass. Sure. Melee damage. Alright, this is better. Max HP, sure. Landmines, of course. This. Another plasma sledge, really? You think I need more plasma sledges? Also, $800? My god. You guys are pushing those prices up a little bit too much. But okay. Let's do it. We are the glutton after all, and we are going to gluttonize these enemies to death. Oh no. Something tells me that I might not see the second sledgehammer. Enemies have wisened up, and they're making sure I know my place. Now the game is starting to treat me a little bit more unfairly. Alright, this makes a lot more sense. This is starting to track. Okay. Good stuff. You know what's unfair? The true unfairness of Brotato? The fact that there's 5 levels of danger or difficulty, but only 4 levels per weapon? Excuse me? Give me a tier 5 knife. Give me a tier 5 SMG or pistol or pruner. Like, who the hell do you think? Like, how dare you stop me at level 4? That's so messed up. No, not that guy. Too expensive. Wow. We're just doing stupid damage. You know what? After this wave, if we survive it, I want to see what this hammer's dealing, because this is an insane amount of damage dealt for no reason. My man's dealing 3,000 damage on every hit to each enemy he swings at. Like, this makes no sense. There even like, these are not that many enemies though. These are not that many enemies. What difficulty did I choose? Did everybody go with difficulty 0? Like, what the hell? I thought it was at least difficulty 1. I probably didn't go for 2. I know myself. I did not go for 2. I'll be upfront about that. I'm sure. But what about, like, what the hell, my man? That's crazy. All right. Thank you for the turret. Thank you for the armor. Sure, I'll take the speed. All right. You guys are dealing 10k damage. You're dealing 100. That's not as much as I thought it would be. I'll reroll once. No, it's expensive, and you're expensive too. Wave 33. This gotta be danger 1. All right, fair. Danger 1 is easier usually, but it's not this easy. Really? Is danger 1 like this kind of baby mode? Like, am I really learning now? Because I should not be getting to wave 33 with this kind of build. I don't know. I don't know. My hammer is only dealing 100k damage. It must be these grenades. It must be these explosions. These beautiful consumables that are dealing God knows how much damage. And God knows really that number, because the game will not tell us. I think I am pretty sure the game's not going to tell us, so I'm just going to accept it. I'm just going to accept that this is the way. This was actually this strong. It was actually this strong, and I just had no idea. We were blessed the whole time. We were given easy mode, a Christmas miracle some people call it, and we got more shit. Oh my god. I'll take the explosion size. I cannot. I know I love a hammer, and the explosion size was very pricey, but man, I mean, more explosion size is very funny with this guy. My voice is feeling a little bit coarse. Something tells me I have a little bit past my limit of how much I could have spoken without voice hurting. Without the voice hurting. All right, but we're gonna try to survive it. I mean, we've all listened to Psalm Altman's voice fry for way too long, so I guess we can handle my voice coarseness for a couple more minutes. Okay, wow, that's a lot of damage. That's a stupid amount of damage. That should not be possible. Oh wow. This is a mix of the hammer, the explosion, everything just coming up. Like, this is perfect. Wow, incredible. Yep, I'll take these things, and I'll take the, not the lifesteal. I'll take the luck. I'll take the luck. I'll lock this one. I don't need that. I don't need that. I do 3,000 damage. Excuse me. I don't need your trees die in one hit bullshit. Also, is 177 literally the lowest something can cost now? That is a stupid price. Please. You're trying to price low earners like this glutton out of your market, and that's messed up. Oh, free item. Not that I needed to pick it up, but I just wanted to. Alright, alright. Each and every turn, my initial suspicion or my initial fear is becoming slightly more real, which is these enemies are starting to deal enough damage that even a couple small hits are somewhat deadly. I am still keeping up with the whole like kill them part and heal, but it's not as smooth as it was. Yeah, look at that, look at that. We just just like that, like 3 hits to a quarter. Yeah, it's scary, it's scary. That's good. Elemental, sure. Dodge. Why did I pick up dodge? That was a waste. Sure. First level 5 pruner. Excuse me, guys. Just in case you're wondering if I was faking it, that should answer any question. A fruit every 10 seconds. Aside from that, very inconsequential weapon. when it comes to dealing damage. 230k though, that's nice. Yeah, this hammer is fantastic. 5,000. Did you guys see that? When we crit, we deal 5,000 damage. That's insane. Let's pick up these, and not for the explosions, but for the health now. It seems like we need him for the health these days. Oh, that guy. Oh, we did it. Oh well, that was one of the craziest runs. I did not expect to go this far. 2,581. That's insane. And these little pruners that kept us going. And we got a spicy sauce. Max HP and consumables have a 50% chance to explode for 1,300 damage, which is just scaling with your max HP. That's insane. That's insane. All right. This would be like a nice synergy later on for the same character, same build. It'll be fantastic. But thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you had a wonderful Christmas holiday. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.